Nice. We are doing an alternating punch with a kick or a knee, whatever feels good. We're here for 20 seconds. We'll rest for 10, 8 rounds through. You can also do that alternating if that feels better. Rest. Use this 10 seconds to get your body right. Switch sides if you would like. If you were just doing that right arm punch with the left leg, now we'll do left leg punch with the right arm. Here we go. Good. Again, you can be here, single arm, or alternate like so. Good. Or you can add in that kick. Again, seated option. We're here. Opposite arm with that opposite leg. Knee or kick, up to you. And rest. Nice. If you're doing that single side, we're back to that first side, or you alternate. Let's do this. Get ready.
Work.
Let's go.
Round 3.
We're kicking and punching. We're working our brain as we work opposite arm with that opposite leg. We're here. You're going to be alternating as well. Let's go. If you're doing this standing, you're working balance. Woo, core. Nice, rest. Switch sides if you're working on one side, or keep alternating. We're almost halfway there. You're doing so good. You ready? Let's go.
Work. Round 4.
Round number 4. Again, if you want to make this more intense, have a weight in this hand as you punch. Again, don't be afraid to hang on to something for balance. Breathe. Keep going. And rest. Good work. All right, we're halfway there. We got 4 more rounds. The last 4, I'm going to alternate. It's up to you. Ready? Let's go.
Work. Round 5.
Round number 5. So now I'm going alternating. Maybe this is what you've been doing the whole time. Totally fine. Good. Keep it up. Again, maybe I just do a knee with that punch. Totally fine. Rest. If you're wondering if I ate too much food, no, I am pregnant, so we got an additional workout buddy today. Are we ready? Round 6.
Work. Round 6.
Let's go. Keep it up. If you start to get tired, take a seat. No shame in making that modification. Keep it up. We're doing a little bit of cardio, a little bit of strength with this exercise. Rest. So good. 2 more rounds. You ready? Hands up. Let's go.
Work. Round 7.
Round number 7. We're almost there. Again, if you're kicking, squeezing that quad, or we're here with the knee. Let's go. Working that balance. Working that core, lower body and upper body. Rest. You got 20 seconds left. You won't see this exercise again. Let's go. Are you ready?
Work. Round 8.
Round number 8, final round. We'll take a break. We'll grab some water. So good. Feeling this in my quads. Let's go. Yes, keep it up. And rest. Nice. Grab some water. Woo, take a look at the screen. Here's the beauty of, being in an exercise class where we kind of see what's ahead. Personally, I'm feeling a little tired in my legs, so I'm going to swap to about a 2 with number 3. So we're actually going to work our upper body next. Give our legs a bit of a break. With these upper body exercises, standing is always an option. Standing is an exercise. So if you want to keep standing, awesome. If you want to take a seat, go for it. These rainbow lat pulls are pretty intense with the shoulders. So if you want to drop your weight at any point, go for it. I'm using 5 pounds, so we'll see how many rounds I can do with that. Rainbow lat pulls are a really great exercise. They really work our range of motion in our shoulders. So we're going to work our shoulders as we bring those weights up overhead. And then we're going to pull the weights kind of down and back. Elbows come down, squeezing those shoulder blades. You press it back up and a big circle. You're going to really feel this in those shoulders, in that range of motion, and in our back. So again, if the weights get too heavy, Just drop them. You can do it seated or standing. All right. Here we go. I'll give us about 20 seconds and then we'll get started with the next round. Let's do this. You ready? If it gets too tiring, you can always just do a lat pull. Pull those elbows down and back and press up. You can use the TheraBand for that as well. All right. Seated or standing, up to you. Starting position almost looks like you're holding a tray. So my biceps are engaged. And then again, arms come all the way up overhead. Pull elbows down and back and press. You ready? Let's go. So all the way up.
Round 1.
Pull those elbows down and back. Press it up. And then all the way back around. Good. Press it down and back. Up and around. So working those shoulders. Working those biceps a little bit. Working the back. Rest.
Rest.
Good. If we have a TheraBand, you can also just do this. Arms are up overhead and I pull that TheraBand to my chest and back up to the sky.
Work. Round 2.
Good. So this is a great option too. If the big shoulder movement doesn't work for you, great option. Or you drop that weight all together and just come all the way around. Good. Rest. Nice.
Rest.
All right. I'm going to take a couple rounds seated. Get those arms ready. Let's go.
Work. Round 3.
Good. Big range of motion. If we're seated, we're sitting up nice and tall. Core is engaged. Rest. Nice. Take out the arms. If you need to stretch it out, go for it. Looking good. Are we ready? Let's go.
Work. Round 4.
Halfway there. Round number 4. If the weights start to get heavy, you can always drop them. Good. Sometimes I have like a staggered stance if I'm doing this standing. Kind of helps protect my body. Woo, and my back. Rest. So I'm going to do one more round with weights and then I'm going to drop them for the last few. You ready? So on that whistle. Let's go.
Work. Round 5.
Round number 5. Again, if you're using that TheraBand, you can just do those lat pulls where you pull down and press it back up. Nice. Woo! Rest.
Rest.
I'm gonna finish with no weights at all. Body weight works just as well. Are we ready? Let's go.
Work. Round 6.
Round number 6. Big arms. Pull those elbows down and back. Press it up to the sky and around. Nice. Woo! Rest.
Rest.
Shake it out. 2 more rounds. 40 seconds of work. We can do it. You ready? Let's go.
Work. Round 7.
Round 7. This is what I love about this music. It tells us what round we're on. So I'm pretty sure with my MS brain, I already did do too many rounds or not enough. This helps keep us on track. Good. Rest. Final one. You got it. 20 seconds. We'll give our arms a break for this next round. After this, let's go.
Work. Round 8.
Round number 8. Final one. You won't see these again. Keep breathing. Almost finished. Nice work. Woo, and rest.
Rest.
Shake out those arms. Stretch it out. I kind of like to bring my hands behind my back, open up my chest. Beautiful job. Grab some water. Now that we've done number 3, that rainbow lat pull, we're going to do number 2 next, which is some sit to stands or leg extensions. So this is where we're really going to work those major muscle groups in our legs, those quads, hamstrings, and glutes. I'm going to show you your seated and standing option. Again, we have 8 rounds, so maybe you do the first few standing, and then you get tired, take the rest of them seated or vice versa. Also, I keep mentioning this, but standing is an exercise. So if maybe a sit to stand doesn't feel good, but you don't want to do it seated, your other option is to maybe hang on to your chair, your walker, or just stand, and we just shift weight from side to side. This is always a great option. You're still working those quads, you're working your balance, you're working your core. If you want to be here for all 8 rounds, cool. For those of us who want to do sit to stands, we're sitting in our chair, pushing through those heels, standing up. That is a great option for sit to stands. Functional move, we do this every day. Obviously hang on to a chair, countertop, desk, walker, if you need assistance, staying all the way up. For those of us who are like, you know what, I need to listen to my body and not go so hard, we're gonna be here with an alternating leg extension. Again, if you want to focus on one side, maybe you do the right leg for 20 seconds, then the left leg and alternate. That's up to you. Alrighty, so this is what we're going to be doing for the next 8 rounds. Grab your water. Now, if you're like, Emily, I want this a little bit more challenging, just a little too easy. Anytime you want to make something more intense, increase your weight. So maybe we hang on to 2 weights as we do a sit to stand, almost like a weighted squat. Maybe I hold 1 weight and I do a sit to stand. That's going to make it a lot more intense. So you decide which version you want to do. We're going to get started in just a few seconds. So get your mind right, grab that swig of water if you need it. On our whistle, we do those sit to stands, leg extensions, or shifting our weight from side to side. Here we go. Are you ready? You can also do a good old squat if you want to as well. Okay? Here we go. On the whistle, your opportunity to breathe. You ready? Let's do this. All right.
Work. Round 1.
So nice deep squats with this sit to stand. I am over 6 feet tall. This chair is pretty low, so I'm really getting in good range of motion. Pushing through the heels, squeezing in my quads, my glutes, finding my balance, and controlling the weight up and down.
Rest.
Rest. Good job. Use this as your active recovery. 10 seconds rest. Next round's coming up. I'm going to do that kind of shifting weight next. So maybe for those of us who just want to kind of shift our weight from side to side and standing feels safe, maybe we hang on to something, shifting from right to left. This is a great exercise as well. Good for our cardiovascular system if we're sitting all day. This is a really great option, and if sit to stands don't feel good. Rest. Nice.
Rest.
Woo. I'm going to show you that seated option next. Obviously, for those of you who want to do right side for one set, left side for the next, go for it.
Work.
Alternating leg extensions is always a good one. Sit up nice and tall, core is engaged, lifting the toe, squeezing in the quad. Maybe I do that right side for the first set, left side for the other set. Here we go. Rest.
Rest.
Good work. All right. We have 5 more rounds to go. Choose which version works for you. Alternate. Let's go.
Work. Round 4.
Halfway there. Round number 4. I have my legs a little bit wider if that feels good to you. Awesome. Squeezing those glutes and those quads as you stand. Breathe. Rest.
Rest.
Anytime we do like a big movement like standing, you want to exhale. That's your power breath to give you that oomph to get up. All right, let's go.
Work. Round 5.
Round number 5. Looking good. Keep it up. Stay strong. Good. You want to make it more challenging? Maybe you're holding that weight. At the end of the day, I want you to stay safe. Rest.
Rest.
So if hanging on to a weight makes it so you don't have great balance, don't do that. You ready? Next up.
Work. Round 6.
Nice job. Again, if we're getting tired or if we're doing this seated, just as effective. Squeezing the quads. Think about what muscles we're working. tops of the legs, underneath the hamstrings. Rest.
Rest.
Woo. You're doing so good. We're almost finished. We're almost finished. Let's go.
Work. Round 7.
Round number 7. I'm showing you like a little mini squat. This is also a good option. Push those hips back, chest stays up. If sitting all the way down doesn't work for you, great option. Good job. Almost finished. Rest.
Rest.
All right, we can do anything for 20 seconds. Then we got some cardio. You ready? Let's go.
Work. Round 8.
Round number 8. Love it. You're doing so good. Nice. And a rest.
Rest.
Beautiful job. Grab some water. I'm going to show you what we're doing for this last Tabata for these 4 rounds. It's called a hacky sack jack, kind of. So I'll kind of show you some different options because there's some that are like standing, which requires a little bit more balance. So the most intense option is this side. So I'm touching opposite hand to the inside of my other foot. So I'm doing a little internal rotation with that hip and tapping. Obviously that requires some balance. If lifting the foot all the way up and touching doesn't feel good, you can also do opposite hand to opposite knee. If lifting the legs while standing doesn't feel good, but you want to do this standing, you can have a nice wide stance, do what we did during our warm-up, and you can kind of do something like so, or a jumping jack. Lots of different options. Cardio is a great way to work our heart and lung function. So if doing a jumping jack, maybe you do a little bit of both. Totally cool, okay? I'll show you lots of different options as we go along. For those of us seated, same idea. I'm gonna tap the inside of my foot with my opposite hand, lifting. If that doesn't work, just the knee. If that doesn't work, I can do good old jumping jacks. Maybe I tap each knee and then do 2 jacks. Works for me. You can also do that windmill, okay? So a lot of different good options. If you really want to get that heart rate going, anytime you reach hands up overhead, that gets your heart rate up there. So if you just want to do jumping jacks for 8 rounds, cool. Or change it up. Again, we got 8 rounds, so keep that in mind. Grab some water. We're going to get started in just a few. Y'all are looking so good, so strong. All right, 20 seconds, we'll get started. I'm gonna grab a quick swig of water. And I'm gonna show you all those variations. You ready? Woo! All right, hacky sack jacks. Touching the inside of that foot, or the knee, or the jumping jacks. You ready? Let's go. On the whistle. Come on. So this is our high intensity option. Requires lots of balance. Maybe I'm just tapping my knee. Totally fine. Maybe I tap my knee and then I do 2 jacks. Knee, knee, jack. Totally fine. Or you're doing those good old little ice skater moves. Rest. Those are our standing options. For those of us seated, you can do jumping jacks. You can do knee, knee, jack, jack. You can do that inside hacky sack jack. You ready? Let's go.
Work. Round 2.
So I love this one. We're working our brain, we're working our body as we top opposite hands to maybe that knee or the inside of the foot. Maybe I do that knee, knee, 2 jacks. Totally cool. If that doesn't work for us, we can always do that good old windmill. So you decide, maybe you change it up. We got 6 more rounds, so feel free to, alternate, make it fun. Let's go.
Work. Round 3.
I really like this one. It feels good in my hips, especially if I'm sitting all day. Internal rotation. Maybe I just tap that knee. Again, we're requiring lots of balance. Maybe I just do a jumping jack. That works for me too. Rest.
Rest.
Or if you really want to challenge your brain, knee, knee, jack, jack. You ready? On the whistle.
Work. Round 4.
Halfway there. Round number 4. Good job. We're working our brain. We're working our core. Working that cardio. But I love Tabata. Lots of rounds. Lots of opportunity to kind of change it up. Lots of repetition. So by round 8, you'll know what you're doing. You ready? Go.
Work. Round 5.
Round number 5. Again, maybe lifting the legs doesn't work. You just go knee, knee, neck. And rest. Woo! You're doing so good. Round number 6.
Work. Round 6.
There you go. Keep moving. Keep grooving. Slow it down if you need to. Speed it up if you want to. Change it up if you want to. It's our cardio portion. Woo, rest.
Rest.
If you're like, man, I'm breathing really hard, it's because we're working our cardiovascular system, working some endurance. Really getting that heart rate going. Let's go.
Work. Round 7.
Round number 7. 20 seconds here. One more set of 20 seconds. And we take a break. Let's go. Yes. And rest. Final 20. You got this, friends. Big breaths in through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Final round.
Round 8.
Round number 8. Let's go. What I love about adaptive fitness is that no matter what your limitation, you can keep moving, and I will show you all the options. And rest.
Rest.
Woo! Grab some water. Woo! Well done. Feeling so good. Feeling so strong. All right. Super proud of you. Doing so good. We are going to put up a new workout up on the screen. Let's see. All right. Are you ready? We're going to work we're always going to work lower body, upper body, sort of cardio, and different kind of muscles. So you're going to see what we're about to do up on the screen. Ready? Here we go. Next set of exercises. These will kind of finish this out. We'll do one set of core after this. Okay, so we've got alternating hamstring curls with 2 calf raises. So we're going to be working kind of the back part of our leg. So if we're standing, we're going to make sure we're hanging on to something for balance. Alternating hamstring curl. I'm pulling that heel up to my booty. So curl, curl, feet are flat on the ground. 2 calf raises up onto those toes. Curl, curl, 2 calf raises. That's our standing option. You're working your calf muscles, you're working your hamstrings, a little bit of glutes and balance. For those of us seated, a couple of options here. Get those legs out far in front. You're gonna either tap that toe underneath your chair, up onto the toes for 2. So hamstring curl seated, 2 calf raises. Now, if pulling our heels back doesn't work because we've got some leg weakness, if you have like a rollator or if you have a desk chair, you can always push yourself forward, pull yourself back, 2 calf raises. You're still working that hamstring as you push and pull, 2 calf raises. All ready? So let's do this. Let's go. Hamstring curl, 2 calf raises, seated option. I like to have my feet far out in front of me so I really get that full extension of that hamstring curl. Yes. Hamstring curl, 2 calf raises, rest.
Rest.
Good. Or you're pushing and pulling yourself. For those of us standing, with or without your chair, depending on how your balance is. I'm gonna hang on to my chair. Ready? Let's go.
Work.
Curl,
Round
curl,
2.
2 calf raises. Up onto those toes, working that balance, working those hamstrings. Let's go. Now, if you don't need a chair, you can always use those arms. Rest.
Rest.
Good. If balance works is okay for you and you want to make it a little bit more advanced, you can always walk it forward and walk it back.
Round
That's going to be
3.
your most intense option. Good. But you know what feels good for you, what feels safe for you. So do that. Good. Keep going. Nice job. Rest.
Rest.
Good job. Looking good. Show you that seated option. Let's go.
Work. Round 4.
You want to incorporate those arms. Pull and pull. Up for 2. A little bit of like aerobics class. Keep it up. Rest.
Rest.
Woo. Are you ready? Are you ready? Next round. Let's go.
Work. Round 5.
Round number 5. We're already halfway there. More than halfway there. You're doing so good. Work those hamstrings. Work those calves. Let's go. And up for 2. Rest.
Rest.
Good job. Woo-hoo-hoo. Couple more rounds, my friends.
Work. Round 6.
Good job. Keep breathing in. Woo, rest.
Rest.
Final 2 rounds. Take a seat if you need to take a break. Stand it up if you want to keep standing. You ready? Let's go.
Work. Round 7.
Round number 7. 20 seconds hard. Rest for 10. Then another 20 seconds and we'll be done here. Let's go. Those calves are burning. Those hamstrings are burning. Rest. All right, y'all. Final round, and we'll work that upper body. Are you ready? Last set. Make it count. 20 seconds hard. Let's go.
Work. Round 8.
Curl, curl. 2 calf raises. Looking good. Good job. And rest.
Rest.
Grab some water, grab your weights. We're moving on to curl presses. So we're gonna be doing a hamstring curl with a press. I'm gonna show you a lot of different options as always. If you wanna work on a single side, we'll just have one weight in our hand, curl press, right side for that first 20 seconds. Next 20 seconds we switch. So maybe we do that for the first 4 rounds. It's a single arm for the first 4 rounds. The last 4 rounds, you could do both arms. If we have an affected side, like maybe like a weaker side, a really great option here is you hold your weight with both hands and we curl and we press so that stronger arm can help assist that affected arm up to the sky. So you can either go single weight, curl press for 8 rounds. Maybe you do a single side for the right, then the left, or if you want to do both weights the whole time, curl to press. Cool. Again, seated or standing. Check in with your posture as you do it seated. We're working our biceps, these muscles, our shoulders. Compound exercising, meaning big bang for your buck. Let's do this. We'll get started in about 20 seconds. You want to grab a swig of water? You ready, ready, ready? Let's do this. So good. I think I'm gonna go single arm for the first 4 rounds. Again, if I'm doing this standing, Hanging on to something for balance. Shoulders down and back. Weights close to our side. You ready? Curl press. Let's go. So I'm curling.
Round
pressing.
1.
I can have a wide curl, or I can do a hammer curl where wrist face inside the body. Up to you. Maybe I'm using both weights. Totally fine. Maybe I'm using a single weight, or I'm doing it seated. I just worked my left arm, so now I'm going to work my right arm. You ready? Let's go.
Work.
Curl press.
Round 2.
Again, if I have that affected side or my arms are starting to get tired, I use one weight. Both hands are hanging on to it. Great option here. Let's go. Nice. Rest.
Rest.
Maybe we're using both weights at the same time.
Work.
Sit nice and
Round
tall.
3.
Great option here. Or you're working that right side again. If we're seated, how's your posture? You sitting up nice and tall? On the edge of your chair. Engaging that core. Let's go. Nice.
Rest.
Here's round number 4. Think. It'll tell us. It'll correct me if I'm wrong. Switch sides. Using that single side. Let's go.
Work. Round 4.
Round number 4. So I'm working that left side. I'm good. You're looking good. Keep working. Curl. That press. Working those biceps. Working the shoulders. Core is engaged. Nice.
Rest.
All right. For the final 4 rounds, I'm going to use both of my weights now. And I'm just going to curl and press. Let's go.
Work. Round 5.
So maybe I have my arms wide, elbows glued to my side. Wide curl with that press. Exhale as you press those weights up to the sky. Yeah. Rest.
Rest.
This round, try the hammer curl. Wrists face each other, and then a narrow press. Okay? Give it a try. Let's go.
Work. Round 6.
Round 6. Keep working hard. I'm still working our biceps, just a little bit different. That narrow curl, narrow press. Nice.
Rest.
I'm going to challenge you. We're going to go right curl, then left curl, just kind of alternating single arm this next round for 20 seconds. So we go right curl,
Round
press,
7.
left curl, press. We're just challenging the brain, still doing the same kind of movement. It's alternating. Good. You got it. Woo, rest.
Rest.
Back to that just normal curl press, both arms. Seated or standing, you ready?
Good work. Round 8.
Ooh, it's what I like to hear. Round number 8, let's go. Good job. Work. We're almost finished. And a rest. Drop those weights. We don't need them. All right. Here we are. We're to like the final bits of our workout. Here's the beautiful thing. Cardio is going to be to bottom number 3. It says ice skaters and windmills. We kind of did that with our hacky sack jack. Remember, we were here, or you were doing it seated. The more intense option is a single leg, little step and hold. That's going to be your most intense option. But I'm going to give you a choice. It's going to be cardio of your choice. So again, it's 8 rounds. So maybe you do a couple rounds of these ice skaters. Maybe you want to do a jog or a march in place. Maybe you want to punch it out. Maybe you're having a bad day and you take it out in a healthy way. You can do punches. You can do jumping jacks. You can do rope climbs, jump rope, cardio of choice. Okay. 8 rounds, whatever you want to do. You can do cherry pickers where we reach hands to the sky, hands to hips, mini squat, or that seated version is here. Windmills, again, are tapping that opposite hand to that opposite shin, or we jog in place when we're seated, punches, jacks, whatever you so desire. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do this. Cardio choice begins in about 10 seconds, maybe less than that. Are you ready? Cardio of choice. I'm going to start with these ice skaters. You ready? You can also do side step, whatever you want. Let's go. On that whistle. So, this is going to be that ice skater. I'm stepping and I'm holding. Definitely an intense, little balance challenging motion, or I'm doing ice skaters like so. Good. Rest.
Rest.
I'm going to show you that seated option. Again, cardio of choice. If you just want to jog it out, punch it out, jacks, whatever you want. Show you that seated option. Let's go.
Work. Round 2.
This is a really great option here for that seated option for that windmill. Good. Sit them nice and tall each time. Big arms. Nice. Rest.
Rest.
2 down, 6 to go. Again, you can choose. Maybe you want to do rope climbs, jump rope, jog, punch. Let's go.
Work.
Maybe I'll do some rope climbs this one. You can always do this one standing, shifting that weight, jogging around. As your trainer, you know, it's important to give you some autonomy to make it your own. Have fun with it. I'm gonna do some cherry pickers next. Really just change it up.
Work. Round 4.
Round number 4, halfway there. You can do these ones standing. You can also do these ones seated. Reach it forward. Good work. Really listen to your body, see what it needs. Rest.
Rest.
I always say exercise is a great way to boost our mood, channel whatever emotions you're feeling. So if you're having a bad day, let's punch it out right here.
Work.
Come on.
Round 5.
Round number 5. Come on. Again, you can do whatever you want right here, or you're working these punches. Send that arm all the way out.
Rest.
Good job. Woo, woo. We're almost finished, friends. You're so strong. We got this.
Work. Round 6.
Round number 6. Maybe I'm just marching it out, jogging it out. Pump those arms. Maybe you're doing some jumping jacks. Awesome. Maybe you're doing those punches. Go for it. Keep moving is all I ask. Woo! Rest. 2 rounds to go. You ready? Let's go.
Work. Round 7.
Great option. Reach those hands up. Tap that heel. Or we do a side step. Those big arms. I'm just showing you options. You have fun with it. If you want to make it a dance party, make it a dance party. Woo! Rest.
Rest.
Final round. You ready? Let's go.
Work. Round 8.
Round number 8. I'm jogging and punching. Maybe I'm punching up to the sky. Maybe I'm doing crossover punches. Maybe I'm doing a jump rope. Keep moving. You're almost finished. Getting sweaty. Getting out of breath. And rest. Good job. Woo! Catch your breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Grab your water. Final round up on the screen is a shoulder tap chest press. So I'm going to show you some different options. If you've got a desk or a countertop in front of you that's nice and sturdy, You can always do a good old just push up where you bring your body to the desk and push away. You can also do a opposite hand, opposite shoulder, shoulder tap with that push up against your wall, countertop. I like to do this in the kitchen. If that's not an option for you, a couple other ways. With or without your weights, seated or standing, weights are out in front. The tap again, opposite hand, opposite shoulder with that weight or without it. Pull those elbows back and push. Same movement. We're working our chest. We're working our shoulders. If you have a TheraBand, seated or standing, I'll just do kind of a good old chest press with that TheraBand, pulling it towards my chest and pushing away. A lot of good options. Figure out which ones work for you. We got 8 rounds. We're gonna finish strong. You ready? Let's do this. Maybe I'll cut it in half. Let's see how we're feeling. You ready? I got my TheraBand, so this is what I'm gonna use for my chest press. I won't do the shoulder taps. All right, we ready? On that whistle, shoulder tap, chest press, push up, or use that TheraBand, weights or no weights, seated or standing. You ready? I got my weight at my chest. Push away and push towards me.
Round 1.
Good. Breathing here is super important. As we bring our body to that wall, countertop, with a weight to our chest, we're gonna inhale. Exhale as we push away. Inhale as we pull towards our chest. Exhale as we push away. Good. Rest.
Rest.
Seated or standing option for that shoulder tap press. With or without your weights. Arms are out in front, almost like Frankenstein. Tap opposite shoulder.
Round
Shoulder.
2.
Chest press. Okay, maybe you're doing that against your countertop. Great option. Core is engaged. We're not going for speed here, just good quality motions. Good. Woohoo!
Rest.
We should feel this in our chest and in our back. Here we go. You ready? Let's go.
Work. Round 3.
If you're using a TheraBand, I want you to hold a little bit closer, those hands closer together, so you really feel that tension as you pull back and push away. Keeping tension on that TheraBand. Good, such a good option. Again, we can do this seated. Rest. Good job. You ready? I'm gonna show you that seated option with that shoulder tap, chest press. Let's go.
Work. Round 4.
Round number 4. Good work. Stay strong. And rest.
Rest.
So good. You're doing those push-ups against that wall or countertop. I know you're feeling it. If I had one in front of me, I would do it. Here we go.
Round 5.
Inhale as that chest weight comes through the chest. Exhale as we push away. Again, drop that weight if it gets too heavy. That same motion. Good job.
Rest.
Shake it out. You're more than halfway done. You're doing so good. Shake it out. All right, here we go.
Work. Round 6.
Round number 6. We're almost there. Remember, there's 8 rounds here. Working that brain, working that body. Woo!
Rest.
Arms are shot. We got 2 more rounds. 40 seconds hard. We got this. We are stronger than MS, just like my shirt says. Let's go.
Work. Round 7.
Round number 7. You're almost there. Nice slow and controlled movements. Nothing crazy. Nothing too fast. Inhale as it comes towards your chest. Exhale as we push away. Good. Rest.
Rest.
Final round. Let's go, let's go. Come on.
Round 8.
Round number 8. Shoulder tap, chest press. We'll give those arms a break. We'll do a quick little round of core, and then we'll stretch it out and call it a day. Shake it out.
Rest.
Grab some water. So proud of you. Good job, everybody. Okay. We'll do like a quick little round here. All right. I know it says we're going to go through it twice. We're only going to go through it once. So we have 4 exercises. We'll do half a Tabata. I'm going to show you what these exercises look like. So we'll do about 2 minutes of cardio and then core, and then we'll stretch it out. So we got wood chop presses. I'm going to show you those. We got hold the world, penguins, and a plank hold. All right. So for wood chop press, maybe you use your tennis ball, maybe you use a weight, maybe you use nothing at all. So it looks like this essentially, seated or standing. Maybe I'm holding my weight, my tennis ball, up to the corner, and then to the hip, back to the center, and then up to the other corner, to my hip, and back to the center. If that doesn't feel good, you can always do a good old twist across the body with your weight, with your tennis ball, seated or standing. Cool. For the last few exercises, we're gonna have to be getting up and down. So we're gonna take a seat, hold the world, looks like this. So I'm sitting nice and tall. Then I'm gonna kind of lean back slightly and hold the ball like you're holding the world. Half little crunch. We're gonna hold here for 20 seconds if that's too much. Exhale, elbows to knees. Back to that holding position. Penguins, we're gonna hold weights or no weights, leaning from side to side, either seated, or if you're able to get up real quick, we're gonna go standing. Cool. Final round is a plank. So I'm gonna show you a couple different options. The most intense option is gonna be maybe holding against my chair, like so, in a plank position, against a wall. If you want it more intense, lower it, like so. That's gonna be your most intense option. If leaning back like that doesn't feel good, you can always pull the weight out in front and stand nice and strong, core is engaged. Our seated option, same idea, will be kind of holding that weight out in front of us in a seated position. You can always add in a knee march. Cool. Those are our 4 exercises. We're doing half a Tabata and we'll stretch it out. Okay. So we're starting with that wood chop press. Grab your weight if you want it. Again, we can twist from side to side or up to that corner to that hip, alternating. Let's go. Final bit. Ready, ready, ready? I'm gonna do these ones standing. Weight starts here at our center. Ready? On the whistle. Let's go. Up to that corner. To that
Round
opposite hip.
1.
Back to the center. Other corner. To the hip and center. If that doesn't work, we're switching from side to side. We're seated. Good. Whew. Rest. Take a seat. We're going for that hold the world. So sitting on the edge of our chair, core is engaged. Arms are out like you're holding a ball. On the whistle, we lean back slightly. Hold.
Work. Round 2.
Core is engaged. If you're like, my back can't handle this, exhale, elbows to knees, lean it back and hold. Good. Breathe. Hold it. We're almost there. Woo, rest. All right, I'm going to grab my weights for these penguins. We can do it seated, leaning from side to side, or we can do it standing. Ready? Let's go.
Work. Round 3.
Working those obliques. I'm just reaching from side to side, dragging that weight down my leg. Just those side oblique muscles. Last round is that plank hold. So you either drop one weight and hold the weight out in front, seated or standing, or you grab that wall,
Rest.
countertop, go low to that plank. You ready? Get in your position. Let's go.
Round
So we're gonna
4.
hold here. Great option. Maybe we're holding that weight out in front. Maybe we're adding a knee march. seated or standing, totally fine. Stay strong. Almost there. Breathe. And rest.
Rest.
Awesome job. If we had more time, we would do that all one more time, but it's time to stretch it out. Call it a day. Super proud of you. Grab some water. Woo. We are gonna stretch. Y'all did so good. You know, we should be exercising at least 30 minutes a day, and you just did an hour. So you all are overachievers. Well done. All right. Woo. Find yourself to your chair. If you have a chance today, I encourage you to get outside. It's so good for your mental health, physical health, emotional health, to get some fresh air, get some vitamin D. So you're going to get to stretch it out with me out here. Here we go. Take a big breath in, reach those arms up overhead. Lengthen in the spine. As we stretch, I want you to check back in with your body. Think about how you're feeling now. Exhale, reach those arms back behind. Think about, how did I come to class today? Was I feeling overwhelmed, stressed, anxious? How are we feeling now? Maybe your mood is boosted a little bit. Gotten those endorphins going. Maybe you just stepped away from the chaos of life for a little bit. Take a big breath in. Exhale, reach those arms forward like you're hugging a tree. Nice stretch in those back muscles. Think about your muscles, how they're feeling. Maybe they were a little tight coming in to the workout. Maybe they're feeling a little looser. What I can say is you are stronger now than you were when you started this workout. So there we go. Big breath in here. Exhale it out and shake out those arms. Inhale into warrior one, palms face each other as we reach up to the sky. Exhale into warrior two as you push those walls away, pulling fingertips up to the sky. Take a big breath in. Reach one arm across your body, hug that arm to your chest, and rotate in the wrist. As we stretch, I just want you to take some time to appreciate your body, how it's moved for you today, how strong your arms have been, your legs have been, your core, your hands, all of it. However you move today, celebrate that. Big breath in, exhale, and shake it out. Good. Warrior one again, reach arms up overhead, palms face each other. Exhale, push those walls away. Take a big breath in. Other arm comes across our chest, hug that arm to your chest, and rotate it in the wrist. So glad you joined me today. All right, big breath in. Exhale it out, shake it out. Let's stretch that lower body. So take a seat if you're not seated already. Grab underneath the knee, pull that knee up towards your chest. Rotate in the ankle, point and flex the toe. We'll hold here for a couple of extra seconds. Once our muscles are nice and warm, we can do what's called static stretching, where we hold a little longer. We did not do that at the beginning because our muscles are not warm. Big breath in as you hug that knee to your chest. Exhale, lengthen that leg, long heels in the ground, toes pointed up, and we're gonna reach. Maybe I reach for my knee, shin, calf, or toe if you can. Whatever feels good to you. Feel a nice stretch in the back of that leg. If we pull our toe towards our face, we get some more of that calf. Using our breath as we stretch. Getting oxygen back to those muscles. Good. Grab underneath that knee, pull the ankle on top of our thigh, hinge it forward, nice little hip glute stretch. Use this as an opportunity to kind of listen to your body too. What does it need? Different angles we push on or different ways we turn, you're going to feel different stretches. So whatever feels good to you. Stretching is a really important component to our life. Living with MS, it helps with our flexibility, range of motion, helps with spasticity. So super important to incorporate this into our exercise routines, daily routines. Good. Hug that knee, place the foot on the floor, other side. Grab underneath that other knee, hug that knee up, point and flex the toe, rotate in the ankle. Inhale, pull that knee up. Exhale, lengthen leg long, hinge it forward, stretch up that hamstring. Thanks for being my workout buddy today. I always say, When it comes to working out, I always need people to do it with. Helps with my accountability. I like to be a little competitive, but we never want to compare ourselves to others. It's the thief of all joy. But it's important to like work out with somebody. So grab a friend, family member, kiddo, whatever, and get that body moving. Pull that leg up on top of that thigh. Nice glute stretch here. You can always watch this back on demand on the Mercy Center's YouTube page, or check out my YouTube, Keep Moving with Emily, tons of options there. If you want something like shorter, like 20 minutes or less, I've got tons of options as well, seated and standing. So check it out. Pull that knee up, place the foot on the floor. Last big breath in. Exhale it out, show those muscles, know that you are stronger than MS or whatever you're walking through. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you back at another Keep Moving with Emily.